Hey everybody, so here we have this Lenovo Yoga 7i 2-in-1 laptop, and the complaint with this one was it wouldn't turn on. So I got the thing and of course tried to turn it on without any AC adapter plugged in. Of course it didn't turn on. Plugged the AC adapter into this port right here and it fired right up, and of course Windows reported that the battery was completely dead, had 0% on it, so clearly what had happened was the battery had run down, and of course the system shut off. So I can turn it on, and you can see it's going to boot up. So this machine is practically brand new. It's not that old. So I had this thing not too long ago. The last time I had it was to do the OEM de-bloat procedure, get the OEM bloat off of it, and also since this computer meets the Microsoft Elite class minimum system requirements on Windows 11, I installed Windows 11 on the thing because I think I originally had Windows 10. So you can see right here that it's showing plugged in. So you can see right there it's showing plugged in at 100% charge. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the charge cable, which looks to be just a typical USB-C charge cable. Now the power brick is listed at, if I can see it or not, so it outputs 20 volts, 15 volts, 9 volts, and 5 volts. So it operates on 4 different voltages. So I don't have any Type-C cords around. Let me see if I got one on my desk. So just to show, for example, it is in fact a USB Type-C port. This computer has multiple Type-C ports on it. It has 2 that are on the left side. And I think that's it. So it has just 2 on the left side. Look at the back of it. None on the back. It's got 2 on the left side. So here's the thing. If you look carefully on this laptop, I got to stand on its side to show this. You can see how, or maybe able to see, get the camera to focus on the right thing. So you can see how the left hand port is labeled for charging, but the right one is not. So what I'm suspecting is, because these 2 ports are identical, they're Type-C ports. I mean, you could plug this into this one right there, and of course nothing will happen, usually. Well, interestingly enough, it's actually showing that it's charging. So you can see right here, we got our light on to indicate that it's receiving power. But if I move it to the right one, let's see what happens. That's interesting. But the thing is, though, when you look at them side by side, I'll do it again. You can see how the left one has the little plug indication, which that little plug indication actually could just be a charge indicator, because you see there's a little LED there right next to the plug indication. It's interesting. It could have been a scenario of, let's say, the power source that this was plugged into, the power supply was plugged into, maybe it was a bad outlet, I don't know. But all I can really do in this case is advise the owner to stick with the rearmost Type-C port, because that's the one that has worked fine for me. So, kind of an interesting one. So, yeah, these newer laptops, they're starting to simply have just Type-C ports on the side of them, and not have a dedicated barrel style charging port like you'd have on most older laptops. So yeah, again, this thing, it literally has just two USB-C ports on the side. And apparently, according to this, they are both charging ports. The thing is, though, I don't know how good of a connection that's getting. If I move it to the back one, similar deal. They tell me that it was not turning on, and clearly the battery ran down to 0% and it shut off. It wasn't accepting a charge for whatever reason, I don't know. Like I say, the adapter itself could have tripped on a short circuit protection, because I mean, there's a chance that it could short, and the crowbar protection would kick in and shut it off. And the way you would reset that is generally by unplugging the AC adapter, waiting like 15-20 seconds and plug it back in. Maybe that was the case, I don't know. Something could have tripped out the power supply. Don't know for sure, but I have it here, and both ports do seem to be charging. So it's a friend of my dad's, so it's not just some random person. So obviously, if it acts up again, I can say, hey, let's have a closer look at this. But yeah, kind of a weird one. I'm going to suspect that maybe either the AC adapter tripped on short circuit protection, or maybe the outlet it was plugged into was kind of finicky. I don't know. So, anyways, kind of a random video, but yeah, kind of interesting too. So, anyways, hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, thanks for taking the time to watch this video from Kuku channel. If this is your first time, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to tick the bell so we get notified when a new video post. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and share this video as well as the channel with your friends and get the word out. Also, I have a second channel, that's CubeCompMTDX. Over there you'll find videos about thunderstorms and weather, cycling, and videos about me personally. Feel free to subscribe over there as well if you like. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for your support.